Hi guys, we are moving on into episode 55, and this is the episode, for real now, where I really think I'm going to be dying. We are going to attempt to kill the worm, which is basically the thing standing between myself and getting more tungsten ore. Last episode we did establish a train network for basically unloading and loading of the tungsten ore. It now unloads over here, and what little we have of it gets into the tungsten carbide build that we got last time as well, and then it also bypasses that and then goes past them all, and then into a tungsten plate section as well. But obviously we don't have enough tungsten ore coming in because I haven't been able to kill the worm yet. So that's really priority number one. So how am I going to do that? I still don't have a really good plan. I know it is weak to physical damage. So what causes physical damage? Well, a couple different things. The cannon shells causes 4.2 thousand physical damage with these. So I feel like that's my best bet, is to just try getting a tank and then doing cannon shells. But a couple other things do physical damage too. We've got the gun turrets, which can do physical damage with the piercing rounds. Granted, not much, but maybe that's with every bullet. And then, of course, you have shooting speed to take into account, so I'm not going to do any math on all of that. We do have shotgun shells, which can cause physical damage. Grenades cause some physical damage, I think. I don't know. Explosion damage. Is it weak to explosion? Let's see. Can it let me hover over it? No, not really. It is 99% resistant to explosion damage. Okay. I'm a little nervous for this episode, I'll be honest. I don't think this bodes well for me. But I think first thing I need to do is, if I want to try the cannon shells route, we need explosives. I do have a little blueprint that I just pulled over from Navis. Where is that? Right here. Right here. So this we need to connect into water, which I have right nearby here, actually. And then I think the other ingredient we need is coal, but I can certainly bring coal from somewhere, or I could just move this down to the nearby water. That might be easier. Let's do this right here. Maybe right here, just in case I want to leave room for more of the carbon chemical plants to extend that way. But that covers getting the coal. We'll have it output probably this way instead, like this. And then we can have it go into a little, I guess, cannon shell build hereabouts, maybe? So cannon shells, geez. That takes, what? Plastic and steel. I do have a decent amount of that, obviously. Cannon shells are built into an assembler, so let's put that down, I guess, here-ish. We can put a line here for, let's see what the ratios are. Oh, okay, so 2 each of steel and plastic, and then 1 for the explosives. So let's move this down a tile like that, because we'll put in another belt line here for the explosives, which I guess we'll just bring from bottom up like this. So they'll go this way instead, but the plastic and steel will bring down from here-ish. So let me pull these over from the lines. Okay, here's plastic and steel joined up. Now we can move this maybe right there. Put in the inserters. And then we'll have it output like this. Now, of course, we'll need to have the cannon shells go into a tank. Or at least that's the plan. Now, a tank takes advanced circuits and engine units. So let me just request more engine units. I've got plenty getting built with the bot build over thereabouts. So we'll request more, and then we'll just build the tank in my pocket. And I might want to do a couple tanks so that I have backup in case the first one dies. That seems like a smart plan. I don't know if walls would do me any good. If that would improve my odds of living, no idea. Is it worth it to attempt it? I don't know. Let's put in a substation there. There we go. Okay, at least we're making the cannon shells now. Or actually, we would be if we had the explosives hooked into water. Where's the water again? It's over here somewhere. Yes. Actually, it's right there. Do we really need the brick build? Not really, but I will keep it in just in case. We'll do that, going like that. Add in the pipes and underground this just in case the brick is serving any purpose, which I can't remember if it really is, apart from feeding up there into a recycler or whatever. Okay. Oh, crap. I'm missing sulfur. Of course I'm missing sulfur. I didn't think about the sulfur. How do I want to get it the sulfur now? Now that I screwed up my plan. Sulfur comes from what? Water and petroleum, which I have. How much does it need? Explosives, 1 each. So really, ideally, I'd have, you know, sulfur and coal splitting the line here, but because I wasn't smart, we'll do a chemical plant. And I can't imagine I need that much sulfur, so we'll just do a chem plant here. I've, of course, got the petroleum right nearby. We shall do like this for the petroleum. Sulfur. Oh, no, we're not going to do that. We'll do this. And actually, I can change the pipe inputs for that. I think that's a trick that one of you guys mentioned. So the water we can pull over from, I guess, we'll have it underground this way. Like that. There we go. Okay, that solves the sulfur. Hopefully, I just need one of these plants, but who knows. We need power, of course. Power here. And then we will have to use a long-handed inserter for it because I didn't think about this with the pipe placement. Belt here. Like this. And like that. Bit of a clunky build, I will be honest. I'm not... Oh, do I need to insert that one more tile above? I might, but we'll see. Do that and that. There we go. And then I need an inserter for output right there. Okay. Does that need to go up a tile? Yes, it does. Okay, we'll just move that like... Whoop. Like that. Okay. Awkward build, but it works. Do I need more than one of these? I can certainly add more. Doesn't look like it for now. Okay, so that's explosives solved. Explosives slowly going into my cannon shell build. So we'll get that going. Let's build the tank if I can. So I've got one building in my pocket. Is it worth it to build ammo? I mean, it's not too expensive or difficult to make the firearm magazines. I should also probably make gun turrets. I'm not sure if those are getting built in the mall. Let's see, I don't think so, because I don't think I did anything military in the mall. I can certainly add to that, though. Although I want it to be nice and clean, but I don't think that's going to happen. Ooh, can I make cliff explosives yet? No, but I can do the research for it. Okay, so let's just add gun turrets to the mall. Let's do a speedy assembler there. We'll do this. There we go. Gun turrets. These will just slowly build up. And that will cover the ingredients. And let's cap these off at 25, which seems like overkill even. But that's already getting built, which is great. I will put a couple speed modules in there just to speed that up. And I'm already getting some in my inventory, which is great. Walls, is that worth it? I don't know. Walls just take stone brick, which I did say I have some of right here. Let's just do it. Just in case. I can't imagine it will be worthwhile, but at least I can say I tried it and found out. We'll have this go into a passive provider box. Let's not worry about the logistics. We'll just cap this off at 5 stacks or so. Okay. I will request the walls. Oh, I apparently already am. Okay, we're getting those. What else can I do to improve my odds of success? Are the explosive cannon shells worth it? I could make them. Let's just divvy up these to the other half. So we'll have 4 of the assemblers going towards the normal cannon shells and the other half towards explosives. So we'll just change the recipe here, make it the explosive shells like this and that. Suck that up, use a splitter, and then we'll have these going into a box as well. Like that. Whoops, and that. We will want to put smarts on these. So let's do 250? Is that too little or too much? I don't know. This one should be the explosives. In fact, I better just put a filter on here just in case. Like that. Oh! What's going wrong? Those are going there. Oh, whoops. I'm not filtering it out correctly. And we'll put that on the other side. There we go. Okay. Storage box right there. Oh, things are still getting messed up. Okay, filter that out. This should be cannon shells like that. Okay. Now that's all cleaned up. All right, so we've got the cannon shells in progress. We've got plenty of explosives, it looks like. Should we do grenades? Maybe. Just takes coal and iron. I have got coal here. Coal is for some reason not on the main bus. I should probably add it. Let's add coal. Let's add coal to the bottom here. I feel like that's not really something we'll need much of. But we will have it join up from over here somewhere. We'll just have it kind of wrap around like this. Like this and like this. Okay, cool. Coal will be a part of the bus now. I'm saving the other lines for other things, like maybe the metallurgic science packs or something like that. And of course we'll need the ingredients that go into the rocket launch and so on that will go onto the bus as well eventually. But there's coal, so now we can do maybe a grenade build right here. We will have grenades. Oh, no, we want them to output on their own line like this. Whoop, my little Q clicker thingy isn't working very well, it looks like. Maybe it's getting stuck on my mouse. Do I want the explosive grenades, though? It is resistant to explosive damage, I thought, right? Yes, 99% resistant. So, I did bother with this, but I don't know that I will bother with it for the grenades. Let's move this. Let's just put in normal power poles for these guys. We can just live with that. There you go. We do need the coal and iron now from the main bus. Let's move this over a tile so we can have it go like this. And then iron we'll pull from up above somewhere. Let's move this over a tile, this over, and there we go. Now it's just going on to half. All right, so here's the explosives. We'll give this power. Add add another box there. Oh, I should put labels on this. So this is the explosives one. Oh, I've got wrong items in here. This is the explosives. This is normal cannon shells. Now, this is going to be the grenade box. Like that. We'll cap this off at 300? Is that overkill? Maybe? But I don't know. And I keep hearing the Demolisher like it's just right next to me, but it's not. Ugh, that might have been a good time to go and farm some more of the tungsten ore, since it's not super nearby the patch. But oh well. Okay, let's add another thing here so we can copy it and make more. Okay, now let's copy this. There and there. Okay, that's grenades handled. Anything else worth building? I can build one more tank in my pocket. I will need coal also to fuel the tank, so let's request 300 for my pocket there. Gun turrets, how many do I have of those? I've got 50 on me. I am requesting walls, which I've got 300 on me for that. Grenades, am I requesting grenades? I am. I'm requesting 100. Let's request 200 grenades. Cannon shells we should request as well. We are going to request 250 of those, and I guess the full 250 of the other. Let's add in a roboport there, since I don't think the network was getting red right here. That's a little bit better. Okay, so I've got 230 some odd of the normal shells, 54 of the explosives. Let me start prepping and then see if I can get up the nerve to actually fight this thing.
Devil in a red dress.